We stay on the all-weather now for race number 6, and we stay at the 1200 metres too, but this one for the Class 3 runners. Prince of Bonbon, a first starter, formerly inexhaustible for Paul Peter in South Africa, winning for all of first starter, formerly Battle Strike for Trent and Toby Edmonds in Australia. Simple Elegant makes his all-weather debut. All 3 wins have also been over further. Good for You's placed last 3 track and distance. Dylan Moe claims 3. Strive for Glory, Zach Purden jumps aboard for Frankie Law. Lumen Barbar scratched from Sha Tin 14th of June, but has trolled since behind Transcendent. And Sky Show, all-weather debut. He's had 1 trial on the all-weather, and he beat Flying Sword back in April by 5 lengths in that. Shusun and California Argent have been up at Chungfa, Tom.
Good pace here for 1200 metres. Utopia Life will roll forward with Shusun, the top 2. Shusun has the blinkers coming off and the pacifiers with the cowls being put back on. Now, Simple Elegant normally leads at 1400 metres on the turf, but he's dropping back to 1200 metres for his first run on the all-weather. Sky Show should get a nice drag through. California Argent's probably going to find this a little bit tough, dropping back from 1650 to 1200 where he's normally on the speed. And Prince of Bonbon is out wider there, winning for all the other ones sort of midfield there, one of the newcomers in the race.
Yeah, Simple Elegant, he's the one on the far side. Interesting runner coming back in trip and on a new surface as well. His last couple of wins were over 1400 metres, back to 12. But look, he normally works well on it. He's on the grass there and he's working nicely. Shusun's had a good season. Particularly at Happy Valley. He's only had the 1 start in the all-weather. Didn't do too good on that occasion, but look, his work's been good leading on this track, and he'll be racing on it obviously on Sunday. And Sky Show, look, he looks really well placed in this. He trialled enormous on the all-weather before he did win 2 starts ago back in April. He looks good here, and he looks tough to beat for me.
Good for you, Tom. Heads up the first replay. Utopia Life, Prance Dragon, Enshrined and Strive for Glory come out of this also. He is a 7-year-old good for you who's had 65 starts but is racing terrifically.
Yeah, he's found a real purple patch at the moment. Good for you. He's probably still 6 lengths off here at the 200 from the leader, but it was the last 50 or 60 metres he was really doing his best work. Ladies had a good season, 3 wins from 11 outings, a handful of minor placings as well, but right from here he really digs in over the final stages. So I think I can see him running another bottler again.
Yeah, I've got him in the numbers. He's hard to leave out. He's very, very consistent horse this season on the all-weather and also at Happy Valley.
We're off to Happy Valley. Here's Sky Show. This is where he got beaten by a horse at massive odds. Top Military 283 to 1. He just wins this, doesn't he, Paul?
Yeah, I think so. He's got everything in his favour here. Lightweight, loves the surface. He's by showcasing. He's worked really well. He won by 4 or 5 lengths. Joe Moreira will jump aboard because Zach can't make the weight, obviously. And look, this is an aberration for me. I don't know how that horse won that race. He came out and raced on the weekend and raced like a 200 to 1 chance. So I think he'll win.
Yeah, well, if he hadn't been beaten by some rank roughie in that race, he would have won Sky Show, so I'm happy to go with him. I can't say any more.
Yeah, 2.7 at the moment. Surely that won't last. Prince of Bonbon, he'll make his debut since arriving from South Africa. He's had 3 trials, Tom, and this one he runs 4th.
He lined up in a couple of Group 3 races over there in South Africa at Turffontein. The most recent of them was back at the beginning of January 2019, so he hasn't raced for a long time. He got to the line there okay in this recent trial. He's had 3 trials to prepare for this. Of course, that's Winning Dreamer up front there with the Golfman Star. So trial was okay, but happy to watch.
Yeah, £1,012 for this horse. Hard to see him getting the chocolates in this.
Which one is going to get the chocolates, Paul?
I think Sky Show. I think he can win this. I'd be shocked if he wasn't odds on. He just looks really well placed in this race. Prance Dragon, the one to beat for me. He's been racing really well recently, as has Good for You. And Utopia Life, he was probably going better early in the season, but I don't think this is overly strong from barrier 4. He'll get his opportunity once again. 12, 10, 5, 2.
Yeah, all over the 12 as well. Sky Show, I think he's going to be really tough to beat in this race. Over 2 Utopia Life led. Was quite a strong tempo last time out. Well inside standard, 22.8 and 21.92. So went hard early and paid the price at the end for that. Good for You goes in because he's been ultra consistent, and make a little case for Enshrined at 20 to 1 here. Made some ground in the straight last time out. Didn't think it was a bad effort behind Mega Heart. Casper Found's Matthew Chadwick comes out of gate 11 into barrier 1 this time. So 12 to 5 and 9 and a little bit of each way value there.
It's all about the famous yellow and green Sky colours to win race number 6 at Sha Tin. Off to a break, back with plenty more on Racing to Win right after this.